Hi Scorpio, welcome to your full moon and Sagittarius readings with Camila Rose. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know you'll be back to watch more videos. And let's get into your reading. Yes, we are breaking up the 2024. Your Scorpio reading is already live, and we will have the next ones, the final 3, coming after I post these full moon and Sag videos. Alright, here's your main card, the Hierophant. Okay, so you may be having some spiritual revelations or getting some insights and guidance from a spiritual provider, or you yourself may be stepping into more of a spiritual guidance role. You are definitely understanding that you are a powerful being. You're understanding and tapping into your own will and your own power and ability to create and be much more intentional and strategic in your life. So you understand that everything that you need, you already have. It's all within you, and you're tapping into that in order to get some new offers in. Whether this is love or this is new passion project, there is a new offer that's coming in for you, and there's a need to release the past. I would say though, in this case, I sense that it's less of a need of letting go of the past and more of having an awareness of the past, so that the new step, the new offer that comes in, the cup that is brought to you, you have an understanding of what it means to accept that cup and how to approach this in a different way. And that's tapping into that spiritual and that and your own inner power, because this is going to lead you to seeing things differently. It's going to lead you to a new space of awareness and knowledge. So you may have a spiritual growth moment coming with this Sagittarius full moon. We have a King of Pentacles. Things are stabilizing for you materially, which is beautiful. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We love this. King of Wands, that's that beautiful fire energy stepping in. You may be, though, feeling a little bit like a reluctant leader, but you are like, you're in a position of power. You enjoy the security and the stability that being in this position of power brings to you. You're not giving that up. You're also like materially just doing really well. Like your life is stabilizing out. I love that for you. Oh my goodness. Look at these cards we get. We get the Empress. So there may be a child coming up somewhere here, or there may be like a new project coming up somewhere here. You're sitting on a big growth moment. You're sitting on a moment and a revelation of something new to come. It's the end of a stressful situation. And I think the thing was, you needed this bit of empowerment over here. You needed this understanding of like your spiritual prowess, as they like to say, like your ability to be able to tap into the non-material to make the material realm look like what you want it to look like. And from that, it just brings you a beautiful space of power and abundance, and an end of a really stressful situation. And it may have been a stressful situation with a partner. We have the Lovers that's coming out of this, but it also might have been a stressful situation about you wanting to move on in your life and be more independent. That the Magician card, like really set out on your own, strike out on your own path, live your life for you. And people may have been, it seems like you do have people who depend on you or people who look up to you. They put you in a King of Pentacles position where you're caring for your community, caring for the people around you, and whether that is materially, which is King of Pentacles, or that is like in leadership role and guidance, King of Wands. You know, you're understanding that like you have to live your life for you. That's the revelation, the information that you get is that you have to live your life for yourself, and what that looks like in terms of how you contribute to your community, how you contribute to your family, how you contribute to those around you, and just removing maybe some of that maybe reluctance or pressure that comes from that, and the understanding that like you're the one who makes the decisions about what this looks like and what that means. And it's a very empowering moment for you, and it also gives you that just that freedom to really tap into that energy of abundance and security. All right, we get the Seven of Swords. There may be some information that comes to light that you were unaware of. Seven of Swords can be the lying, cheating, stealing, but it's also the energy of, needing to look below the surface, needing to go beyond just like what people are telling you, to get the context, to get the unspoken, non-verbal communication of things, to be clever and to think outside of the box. We get a King of Chalices, so you've got almost all of the kings here. Let's get your final card for this one. Justice. Love it. Yeah. You were definitely like, perhaps through this spiritual growth that's happening at the beginning of this, and that this insight you're getting from this full moon in Sagittarius that puts you in this better position, and empowers you a bit to step out and really take control over what's going on in your life. It leads you to a space where you're like, the wool is no longer pulled over your eyes. You're very aware. You're seeing the things that are happening, that are unspoken, that are going on beneath the surface, and it's allowing you to be in a more caring, loving space. Now, again, these could be people. This could be a guidance in your life. This could be someone who's a magician. This could be an earth sign. This could be a fire sign. This another earth sign, feminine earth sign, masculine earth sign, a Gemini in this case, a King of Pentacles or water signs. Justice is a Libra. So like all of these can be other people in your life. So if these are people showing up, like if you have a King of Pentacles, someone who's an earth sign that's showing up and really like taking charge and supporting you, and you have someone who's a fire sign who's like really coming in to offer you some guidance, and then you have someone who's very nurturing and giving, and it takes all the stress off of you, and like you're able to partner up with someone and really connect with them. Like it's a similar reading that could come from these cards. I always like to read them as the stance of like you moving into these energies or needing to tap into these energies in order to move forward. So there's information that's coming to light, and you're able to tap into your emotions a bit more and see the next step. Like I said, this is a path forward. This is a path of you being able to progress forward and start something new and to achieve some goals, but to find justice, to find balance. There was obviously some type of imbalance that was going on there. Perhaps someone who was not being upfront and not sharing everything, someone who was maybe trying to manipulate behind the scenes, and like your ability to have this support, you're stepping into this role of taking responsibility for your life and the direction that it's going, takes that power away from this individual or these circumstances and puts you in this space where you can achieve justice. So I love that for you. That's that Sagittarius energy coming through, the fires being ignited. Five of Pentacles, there may be you need to ask for some help and some assistance, and you may be feeling like that support is not there for you, especially if perhaps this person who this information comes to light about was someone who was offering this support to you. It doesn't seem like it would necessarily be this King of Pentacles energy that was showing up originally. It seems like it was someone who may have been a bit more emotional, King of Chalices, or someone who you were in a romantic space with, perhaps this lover's energy that was stressing you out. But you definitely will be getting justice in this situation, but you're feeling, like I said, a little left out in the cold, a little bit like you need some assistance in being in this role of providing and holding space for all these people, and or even just holding space for yourself. Maybe you want to be held. Maybe you want someone who can care for you, and there's a little bit of a feeling like that's not necessarily happening. You may also be wanting some support when it comes to maybe some business ventures. Five of Pentacles, Knave of Pentacles. But with this, like wanting stability within the home, it's really feeling like this is around support as far as your emotional well-being and the financial well-being of like the household, of either yourself as a single person in your house or like a family or your community. Like there's a need for there to be additional support, and you needing to perhaps ask for that. You need to step in and say like, hey, these are the needs. This is what it looks like. This is what we need to come together and work towards in order to bring this stability to your household and stability into your life, and start and have this new start. The Judgment card is resurrection. It's a new start. It's a fresh beginning. So part of this is communication. Like, you need to talk about what this looks like. You need to talk about all the things that you're doing and like the roles that you hold and the responsibilities that you've taken on in order to get support. Like, closed mouths don't get fed. You need to speak up. You know, there's like I mentioned, unspoken, nonverbal things that are happening. Don't take on that role of kind of just like putting out hints and things like that. Speak up and say that, like, we need this to look like a community. We need this to look like partnership. We need this to look like mutual support in order to bring stability, because this is not a load. This is not something you can carry all on your own, especially if you're working on something new and you had something that had to be balanced out to begin with. Okay. So Scorpios, that is it for your full moon and Sag video. Like I mentioned, your 2024 general reading, love and money readings are already up, so go check those out. Subscribe for more videos. I'll be back once I finish up the 2024 videos. I think I'm doing success, or I'm doing something like that. It's something. We have something coming up that'll be fun to do. And go ahead and comment down below how you think your full moon and Sag is going to go. And I'll see y'all later. Have a great one. Bye.